Hello and welcome to Disc Golf
Holy
in
crap.
Muskoka. Today we're going to be playing the Huntsville course short tees. It's going to be an amateur showdown between Julian Ross, a new disc golfer, and Glen, an ultimate frisbee convert. So we're just going to jump into it. Hole 1, 200 feet. Julian is going to bend over his buzz here, end up center fairway. Glen's going to put a big rip on his Mako, but just end up a little high. Nice shot, leaning on his ultimate background. A 45-foot look here for Julian.
Let's go in.
And puts that one in for the big 2. Good job. This is Glen for the 3. Just starting to find his putting form. Hole 2, 250 feet, plays more like 350 with the hyzer line. Julian tries to force a Discraft force out there, but just a little too much anhyzer. Glen gets a clean rip on this Mako, but you either want to be inside of these trees or get it far enough to be on the outside. He ends up just in the middle, so he's going to have a pitch up there. Julian's looking at a forehand flex with a putter to get to the green. And Glen's looking at a little ultimate toss-up shot here. I tell him to play to his strengths and just nice and smooth with that shot. Julian cleans up this 18-footer. Glen will tap that in and we will move on to hole 3, 300 feet. Julian's going for the sidearm approach and just has a bit of an early release. Hits the trees on the right. And Glen has a bit of early release as well and tries to put some rollover follow through on it and gets it just to stand up. He's going to make his approach here. Once again, kind of trying to put that last second intention of anhyzer on it instead of pulling all the way through. Julian's left with his upshot from the trees just to open up the approach. He's looking at maybe an 80-foot putt here and just nails the bottom basket on fire to start the round off. Glen taps that. Oh no, Glen barely misses that for his 4. We're going to move on to hole 4. Approximately 160 feet. Julian's going to bend that buzz, but just a little too much this time. End up on the right side of the fairway. Glen's going to have a good rip. He's just going to hit a tree that's just going to make him sit down. So he's left this wide open 120-foot approach. Slides that up there. And Julian's going to have to do a forehand flex around the tree right in front of him here just to get to the green area. He'll bust through. Glen will tap this in for the 3. Julian will tap this in, and we will move into hole 5. About 140 feet from the short tees. Julian's going to bend that buzz again, end up center fairway, shoot off most of the distance. Glen is working with his DX Leopard here. He just grip locks that one a little bit, trying too hard, and ends up to the right-hand side. Going for a nice smooth approach. He ends up connecting with it and going way too long. Julian is right in his step putt range here. Really commits to it. Doesn't leave too much of a comebacker for himself. Glen going back to his ultimate background. Just a nice step out anhyzer approach there and almost puts it in for the 3. Julian really taking his time, lining that one up, tapping that in for the 3. And we are going into hole 6. Maybe 230 feet. Julian tries to bend the buzz there again and just ends up a little left side. Glen gets a clean rip on this, just kind of holds on to it a second too long, but it's pretty open here on the right side of the fairway. He's just going to bend that one over a little too much and end up a hair short. Julian's looking at a pretty well wide open 120-footer here. He likes to step putt it. If he can look at it, he's gonna step putt it. And that gets him nice and close. I don't fault him for that. Glen going to his ultimate background, just going for a nice little ultimate flick at the basket there and getting real close on the second one. Julian will just a little too much power, a little too much intention. almost like a step putt from 5 feet. He really likes to put the power on him, and that's good. Just gotta, when you get a little closer, use more arm and less body. Hole 7, 200 feet. It's placed to a hyzer line. Julian gets his buzz up there, center fairway. Glen gets a beautiful throw here with his DX Leopard. Really uses the whole fairway and gets himself a half decent look. Julian is about 80 feet. And when he wants the anhyzer, it hyzers. And that's how disc golf goes. Glen once again playing to that soft ultimate backhand there and almost putting it in for the 2. Julian from about 15 feet taps that in, and Glen will tap that in as well. Hole 8, 120 feet from the short tees. Nice putter shot down there from Julian, nice and center. Glen trying to be smooth there, but just holding on to it a hair too long. He's over on the 9 fairway now, trying to make an approach back. And he'll just hit a tree and sit down early. Julian with about 30 feet here. Oh, just leaves that one wide. Glen with the approach shot for 3. Nice floaty. Once again, that ultimate backhand. Just nice touch shot. Julian looking to tap in his 3 here from 15 feet. Oh, just outside
I didn't
again.
get that.
Glen will tap in his 4. Julian will tap in his 4. And we will go on to hole number 9. 215 feet. Julian bends his anhyzer buzz shot out there again. Hits center fairway. Glen lining up that DX Leopard and just has a slightly inside release, putting him to the left side of the fairway here. Has a bit of a look with the sidearm. Ends up leaving that a touch wide, but it gets through everything and it'll get him pretty close to the basket. Julian doing his patented step putt again, running that, getting really close. It stays nice and close. It's a smart move. Oh no, Glen will miss that for that. So he'll take a 4. Julian will take a 3. And that'll be the amateur show-off in Huntsville, Ontario. I was happy to get some footage of these guys so they can watch this back and enjoy it. Thank you very much, and catch you next time.